If I could grow just 5 edible plants in my garden, what would they be? That's a fun question. I think there's a couple of different ways to approach this. Just my favorite foods to grow, or from a nutrient density perspective, or from like a food abundance perspective. My favorite plants to grow flavor-wise, just because homegrown tastes so much better than what you can get in the store, are lettuce for sure. I think lettuce is my favorite vegetable. Yeah, I know I'm weird. Kale, homegrown kale is a completely different experience. Tomatoes, if you've ever had a homegrown tomato, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And then probably blackberries or strawberries. Let's go with blackberries and asparagus. I think those are the fruits and vegetables that have the biggest flavor difference when they're picked fresh from the garden versus what you get at the grocery store. In terms of nutrient density, my list would have to be different. I'm going to say beets. Beetroot is the most nutrient dense root vegetable, and beet greens are one of the top most nutrient dense leafy vegetables. Garden cress is the single most nutrient dense leafy vegetable, and I grew it last year, but it is like watercress and arugula's like super extra spicy big sibling, and just too peppery for me. So I feel like if it's a vegetable I won't actually eat, it gets disqualified. So I think I'm gonna go for komatsuna instead, also called mustard spinach. It's super nutrient dense, but actually like more mild than a mustard green. Easy to grow, really good in salads. Next would have to be pumpkin or maybe butternut squash, because now I'm starting to think of complementary nutrients, but also among the most nutrient dense foods. Then some kind of mushroom. I'd really like to try growing shiitake mushrooms actually. Although I think where I live, oyster mushrooms are the easiest ones to grow in a backyard, but also easy to forage. I actually found some last week. And the fifth would have to be an allium. I feel like leeks are probably the most versatile, although garlic is the most nutrient dense. Okay, now let's think of it from a food abundance perspective. Beets are still on my list from a food abundance perspective. They're easy to grow. They have a really long growing season. The whole plant is edible. Sweet potatoes are definitely on this list. Again, the whole plant is edible and the greens are delicious. Some kind of winter squash. Again, the whole plant is edible. You can eat squash blossoms, but actually the leaves are edible too. They just have those little spiky hairs on them, so they're not pleasant to eat. You have to cook them really well. Jerusalem artichoke. I learned on TikTok that it is the densest crop per amount of area. And if you stew them for a long time, they don't have as much of a gas producing effect. And I think the last one would have to be kale. Again, it's easy to grow. Once you let it go to seed, you're gonna have kale in your garden forever. Even in my warm climate, it grows year round, although it's really bitter in the summer, but from a just sort of sustenance perspective, you would just have it bitter, it would be fine. So yeah, those are my 3 different lists of top 5. And a couple vegetables made more than one list. That's pretty cool.